inspired to share our story, we're going to ask a bit more of the questions to get to know more about Ela.
Yes.
So, are you ready?
Yes, please do that. Do ask me questions.
Like how we always do it, we get right into it.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, first question, why did you leave home?
So the reason I left home is because I didn't feel like I fit in into my family, into my culture, into the religion my family follows. So a little bit of background. So when I was 9, we moved from Azerbaijan to Russia, and Russia is very open-minded, let's say, so opposite of conservative. And I was put there in my little bubble, and I have to stay in that bubble. But then I could see people around me have choice, they have freedom, they have voice, and I had to be in that bubble. And I was like questioning why they are outside of bubble and I'm still inside. What's wrong with me? Why I can't be like that? Why I can't make my own decisions? Why I always need to ask permission for everything? So, and then I realized, hey, actually I can. I just need to leave the bubble. So I left home.
So it's really courageous of you to just observe your surrounding and start to feel that it's not really the suited place for you and go for it.
Yeah.
So, do you regret leaving her?
No, I don't. I think if I could go back, and I would do it again, because now I have freedom, I have freedom of choice, I have freedom of voice, I can do whatever I want, I can talk to anyone who I want, I can work where I want, I can travel. So basically be a normal human being and enjoy her life while I can enjoy my life, because, well, we do not live forever, you know, who knows what's going to happen next. So, and I didn't want to lose that, you know. So I just decided, go for it.
Just do it.
Just do it, yes.
So, what happened after you left?
After I left, my family started looking for me. So they called the police, and yeah, they wanted to get me back. And my mom was mentally abusing me, saying that she will finish her life, end her life, if I don't get back. So there was a lot of pressure, and I didn't want to harm anyone. And to be honest, I planned my escape for 4 years, and every single day I was doubting, because I knew that it's going to be not easy on my family. But if I had to choose between living my life or living the life my family wants to live, there was obvious choice.
That's a lot of guilt, doubt. 4 years. That's a lot of. I don't think anyone plans that long. So it must have been on your mind, digging every
Yeah.
single day.
I was so stressed for 4 years, like during university. It wasn't just studying exams, but also was like, yeah, I felt really, really guilty. I felt really, really bad. I knew that it's really bad thing for my culture. Like, it's not a bad thing for other people, other countries' cultures, but for my culture, it was like a shame. So in some situations, in some cases, they can even kill the person, the girl, to clean the family name. Yeah, like
What?
It's better that's stupid, but hey, you can lose your life because you want to live your life.
Oh wow, that's really. I just cannot imagine what you had to go through. So right now, how's your relationship with your family? Do you still contact them?
Well, they did not know anything about me for 3
Yeah.
years, but then my sisters and my mom asked my dad's permission, saying, hey, can we contact her, because we have no idea where she is and blah blah. So he said okay, and they contacted me. And that moment I just moved to Hong Kong, I think like maybe a few months. So they talked to me, they're like, where are you? And I'm in Hong Kong, I'm teaching. And everything was kind of fine. Obviously they asked me if I'm married, blah blah. They asked me if I'm still a virgin.
And what did you say?
I said no, gone. Yeah, that's the first thing they were worried about. So and then after that they told my dad that I'm abroad, and So after that, my dad said nobody ever contacts her. So that's definitely gone. So because he doesn't believe that a woman can stand on her own feet and actually take care of herself, earn money, and just live her life. He thinks that if you, he's very old-fashioned. So if he thinks that the girl can achieve some levels, especially if she moves abroad, so it happened only through the prostitution.
Oh, like
Yeah, so that's what I'm for my dad right now.
yeah. Well, I'm glad you're out of that space, and I can understand like family. It's really hard to cut off the roots, but I think deep down, like your family still care about you.
Yeah, I do care about them too, but then I wish they could accept
You for who
me.
you are.
Yeah, because I do not blame them.
Yeah.
Because I know that's the culture background, the mindset that
Yeah.
they can't switch for me, and I don't wanna sacrifice my life, my future, and follow whatever they want me to follow. So that's why our paths separated. So, but then I don't. What I'm not happy about that they blame me for that. Like you just need to say, okay, Ila, you've got a new way. Just be happy about that. I wish they could do.
Right. It's really hard to change like traditional or like even a mindset in general to like understand. But I want to know like if what advice do you have for someone else who's undergoing the same problems that you are?
Yeah, I know that there are actually lots of people going through the same things I used to go once, and I would just say be safe. That's 100%. Like, do not risk. I know that I'm sharing my story, and I want other women follow their life and get their freedom, live their life. But then I planned my escape for years. I knew that I have a place to go. I knew that I have money. I knew that I can survive by myself. So I don't want anyone like take my example and say, oh, she's done it, I'm gonna go for it, and then be in trouble. So first thing, you need to think of your safety. If you plan everything in little details, if you know that after you leave that space you're going to be safe, nobody going to find you, go for it. But just do plan everything carefully. Your safety is more important.
And what has inspired you to share your story?
The reason I'm sharing my story because I want to inspire other people to live their lives. It's kind of easy because some countries hear my story, some people from different countries hear my story and they're like, what? They don't even know that this kind of thing still exists. Like girls are forced to get married, some of them taking their life because they don't want to marry someone, or they live all the time under male control. So, and I want share that, hey, we have life, we're also human being and we are equal to men. So no man should control your life, no man should decide what you need to do, what you have to do. It's all in your hands, and I want you to be brave and live your life. So I want to inspire you. I want to inspire you with my story. That's why I want to share it. Like I want that more people to know that there is possible, that it's possible to live the life you wish to live.
And that is true, and I think you're a great role model for that. And if she didn't leave, she would not be sitting here today, and I wouldn't have such a great friend and partner for Equalify. So thank you so much for your bravery and sharing your story. I hope you guys understand more about Ila, and you're never alone. Even no matter your struggle, there's someone who will understand and embrace you for who you are.
And I also wanted to mention that there are people from culture or religion I came from, right? But it's all different because I've met lots of people commenting and saying that, hey, I have a friend who is from Muslim country or same from Azerbaijan or from other countries which have similar culture, and they do not have same problems you have. Why you talking about it? That's the negative things you say. But then every family is different, every town is different, every city is different, every person is different. So my uncle's family is not so strict as my family, and we are relatives. If you're happy with your family, I'm happy for you. But then if you are not and you want to enjoy the life, one only single life you have, try to do your best.
Yeah, like exactly what she says. Like, life is so short, and sometimes I think it's hard because you think whether you're doing it out of your benefit, but you also have to be careful of how others feel. But
Yeah.
I totally understand. Like, sometimes when you're losing your own identity and your own happiness, and it's not like a short-term thing. I'm pretty sure she evaluated for 4 years. It's something that she was like
Yeah.
she probably weighed down all the pros and cons, and at the end
Believe
she
me, I
made her
did.
choice.
I did.
So
I was like thinking, what's gonna happen to my mom? What's gonna happen to my dad? What people will be talking about them? I wasn't caring about myself.
exactly.
Well, they have to explain why I left, what happened, like how they raised me. So it's a shame for my culture. But then on the other hand, it was me. Have to marry someone who I don't know, have to give birth to kids who I don't want to have to follow rules I don't want to,
Yeah.
have to do, have to. But then there we go. Now I don't have to do anything. But I had to sacrifice things, and it wasn't easy.
So Ila, how do you feel now after it's been a while, right?
Yeah. Well, in general, I feel fine. I'm really happy that I did what I did. But sometimes when I can see some parents with their kids getting really like close, something what I didn't have, I get emotional. Especially I notice when I see dads with their kids, the daughters and dad, I really get emotional to the point that I might cry because like it's something what I didn't have and I wish I had, and maybe my life would be different. But yeah, the family support is really important, and when you do not have that support, you seek it everywhere. You're so desperate for love and support. Yeah, so I'm glad that I have met Joanna. I met other people who actually make me feel better, not feel alone. Yeah.
Home is what I've realized over the years. Like, home is actually not a location, but it's where you are surrounded by people that make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, and family is not always like blood related, it's just people who you feel comfortable with. Yeah, thank you.
My sister,
Oh, hey,
my long lost sister. So thank you very much, Ila, for sharing your story and being an inspiration for others.
You're welcome. I hope that I am inspiration for someone. Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next time.
Be safe. Bye.